When someone asks me, is HostGator still a solid choice for hosting in 2025? I take a deep breath because the answer isn't black and white. There are parts of HostGator that feel like they're keeping up, and parts that feel like they're showing their age. But for the right kind of user, it can absolutely still work. Let's walk through the real picture. I remember when I first opened a HostGator account years ago. It felt like a rite of passage, cheap, full of promise, and with big claims of unlimited everything. A few things have changed since then, but some core traits remain. One thing I'll say up front. HostGator is strongest when your website is small to medium and when your expectations are realistic. Let's start with what they still do well. HostGator offers a friendly onboarding experience. You get cPanel, one-click WordPress installs, basic SSL is included, and domain registration for the first year is bundled on qualifying plans. Their shared hosting plans come with unmetered bandwidth and fairly decent resources for a low cost. Performance on shared hosting is respectable. Load times are solid, and uptime is usually reliable enough for most smaller sites. HostGator also gives you a longer than average 45-day money-back guarantee, which is nice breathing room compared to the standard 30 days. Another strength is scalability. As your site grows, HostGator has upgrade paths, from shared hosting to VPS to dedicated servers, so you don't necessarily have to migrate everything when you need more power. That flexibility can be useful if you want to keep everything under one roof. Now, let's talk about where HostGator starts to feel stuck in the past. The first big area is support. Yes, they offer 24/7 chat and phone, but the quality can be inconsistent. At peak times, you might wait longer or get responses that point you to tutorials instead of hands-on fixes. For simple issues, it's usually fine, but for anything critical, the experience can be hit or miss. The second is pricing structure. HostGator's introductory rates look great, but when your plan renews, the price can jump significantly. On top of that, a lot of useful features, like backups, domain privacy, and some security options, are not included in the base price. If you're not paying attention during checkout, it's easy for your total to creep up fast. Infrastructure is another factor. While they advertise unlimited bandwidth, it always comes with fair use limits. If your site starts to pull in serious traffic or use resource-heavy plugins, you'll eventually hit caps or be pushed to upgrade. Their data centers are mainly based in the US, which works well for American audiences but isn't ideal for global reach. Finally, reliability. HostGator claims a 99.9% uptime guarantee, but in real-world use, some people still experience occasional slowdowns or short outages. For a personal site or a small business site, this might not be a deal breaker. But for mission-critical projects, even a little downtime can hurt. So who should actually consider HostGator today? If you're launching a blog, a simple business website, or you're just starting out and want to keep costs low, HostGator still gives you solid value. You'll get enough resources to grow a bit before you ever need to think about switching. Just make sure to watch for upsells, lock in the best pricing by choosing a longer plan up front, and keep an eye on renewals. On the other hand, if you're expecting heavy traffic, need the best possible performance globally, or you want top-tier support, HostGator might not be the best fit anymore. In that case, a more modern hosting provider could give you more stability and speed in the long run. In the end, HostGator isn't obsolete. It's more like a reliable old car. It gets the job done, but you can feel the years on it once you start pushing it harder. For the right user, it's still solid. For others, it might be time to look at newer options. If you have any questions about HostGator or want help comparing alternatives, drop them in the comments. I read every one. And if you want more honest hosting reviews like this, you're welcome to subscribe. A like really helps support the channel too.